Namaste everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to do Hanumanasana step by step. So if your knees are stiff, your hip joints are stiff, no problem. I'm going to show you step by step technique how to loosen all these tight joints. So first we are going to do some ankle movement by moving the ankles in and out. So when you push the toe out, inhale, and when you pull the toe in towards the body, exhale. Inhale out, exhale in. So you are going to do this practice for 10 to 20 times with your ankles. After that, we are going to loosen our knee joints and also hamstrings. For this, you are going to hold your leg, pulling the thigh close to the chest and opening the legs one by one. So when you inhale, leg straight, exhale down. Inhale straight, exhale down. So you are going to do this practice 10 times with each leg. You can repeat 3 sets of each practice which I am going to show you in today's video. So after the practice, you can just pull the toe towards the body as much as your legs are opening. You can open them and just pull the toe towards the body. This is going to activate your hamstrings. Now, after the ankle and hamstring loosening, let's loosen the hip joints with the help of half butterfly. Just keep the right foot on your left thigh and gently push the knee down towards the floor. You can keep the breathing normal, or if you want, you can just push the knee down, inhale, and when you release, exhale. Inhale down, exhale, release. So do this practice for 15 to 20 times with each leg and 3 sets each side. This is one of the best practice to loosen the hip joints, and at the end you can just hold it for some time. Now after the each leg you are going to do some hip rotation like this. So keep the right palm on your right knee and do this hip rotation clockwise and anti-clockwise. So 10 times clockwise and 10 times anti-clockwise. This is going to open your hip joints, release it will release all the tension around your hip joints like this. Ensure that you are doing the full rotation. Imagine that you have to make a big circle with your knee, as much as big you can, keeping the upper body stable, just moving the hip joints only. So once you are done with 10 times clockwise, rotate anti-clockwise also with the left leg. See how easy this practice is? After the hip rotation, let's open the hip joints more and let's loosen the inner thighs with the help of easy butterfly. Here you are going to keep the foot little away from the body, join the knee, exhale and open the knee, inhale. After 15 to 20 times, you can just push the knee down as much as you can. Now bring the heel more close to the body for that deep stretch. Now what you are going to do is interlock the finger and hold your toe tight and move the knees up and down like a butterfly. Do this practice for 1 or 2 minutes. You're going to release all the tension around your hip joints, and with the help of this butterfly, you're going to loosen your hips, which is highly beneficial for your Hanumanasana progress. After some time, just push the knee down and hold as much as you can. If you're not able to push the knee down like this, no problem. It will take some time and you will develop some flexibility. Now lie down on your back in Shavasana, and this is Anand Balasana or happy baby pose. You are just going to hold your foot and push the knee down towards the floor, sole of your feet towards the ceiling, and as much as you can just open the legs side by side, like this. If you're not able to do this practice, do as much as you can, 8 to 10 times, and at the end, just hold for some time. This is going to open your hip joints along with the hamstrings, the whole leg. You can just take rest after the practice, and now some deep opening to the hamstrings, also to the back stretch with the help of Supta Pad Angushta Asana. So here we are doing some with variation. We are holding the calf, not the toe, so that you are easily able to hold the legs. So alternate legs, it will it will help to open your legs more. So do 10 times with the right and 10 times with the left. It will release all the stiffness around your hamstrings. Stay there for 10 count at the end of the practice. Hold for a little long time. Take some rest in between. Now some supine butterfly. So lie down on your back. This is one of the easiest practice for you to open your hip joints. Simply join sole of your feet together, open your knees and close your knees. You can do this practice on your bed also, any time of the day. It is also highly beneficial for your reproductive organ, for your lower back. And just push the thigh down with the help of your palm. Slow, easy. It is going to open your inner thighs. After the practice, you can go close to the wall, and we are going to do the split on the wall, or you can also say three-leg dog. So come to the downward facing dog position. Bring one leg on the wall and gently push the body head towards the knee as much as you can. Don't just follow as shown in the video, because whatever I am doing, it took me a long time to develop the flexibility. I also have to work a lot, but the thing is, if you're not this much flexible, just work on your body, work on your limitations, and you will be able to do all these practices easily. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep the yoga block close to the wall and keeping the legs on the wall, and I'm going to open the legs as much as I can. Open and close. Inhale, open and exhale, close. Inhale, open and exhale, close. Do it very slowly. At the end of the practice, after doing 10 to 20 times like this, just push the thigh little more with the help of your palm, like this. And just keep pushing it down, and hold it for some time. This will open your inner thighs, hip joints more deeply. Now, with the help of lizard stretch, you're going to come into the tabletop position. Keep the one foot out, both palm in, and just push the hip forward. This practice is going to open the hip joints. This is going to open your quad muscles, and also this is going to release all the tension around your hip joints. Hold for some time on your left and then repeat other side also. It is completely up to you how many rounds you want to do, but trust me, if you are doing this lizard stretch every day, you are going to open your hip joints very easily. Now push the knee little out and feel that great stretch around your inner thighs and hip joints. Now after this practice, you are going to keep the block like this, and you are going to keep the left foot close to the block, and you are going to push the upper body towards the knee for that great stretch around your hamstrings. Now pull the toe towards the body and stay. Repeat the same on the other side also. Just push the body towards the knee, keeping the leg straight as much as you can. Now pull the toe towards the body. Now we are going to check our flexibility of the hamstrings and hip joints with the help of this Hanumanasana. Keep the block with you so that you are easily able to slide your leg like this. I suggest to wear your socks and just slightly push the heel out slowly. If you're not able to sit like this, no problem. Check your flexibility, and as per the flexibility, just slide your leg out slowly. And after few weeks of practice, you will be easily able to do this Hanuman Asana without any problem. But have all the patience and every day do all these practices, because consistency is the key. It is really important that you repeat all these practices every day if you want to do splits or Hanuman Asana easily. If you want to join online yoga classes and you want to learn difficult asanas in a very, very simple way, I'm happy to help you. You can join my online yoga classes, which starts from Monday, and these classes happens morning 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. IST from Monday to Friday on Zoom. So you have all the flexibility to join these classes from any part of the country or any part of the world at your home, at your comfort zone. Now, after the Hanuman Asana practice, here I am going to show you the practice of pigeon pose. This pigeon pose we are doing because we want to release all the tension happen to the leg. After the pigeon stretch, just lie down on your back and hug your legs in Pavan Muktasana. And after the all the practices, you are going to take some rest in Shavasana. Lie down on your back, keep your legs apart, hands by the side of your body. Rest for minimum 5 to 10 minutes. And thank you so much for watching this video till end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please subscribe my YouTube channel, and I will see you all in next video. For you, I am sharing these suggestions. If you want to watch this video, click here and enjoy. Take good care of yourself and keep practicing yoga. Namaste.